Hello Gemini, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Welcome here. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you're clicking here brand new and you've never been here before, welcome. I hope you'll let me know in the comments that you're here. We like to be in the comments around here. It's something that we do. We're a bit of a community by now. So if you are brand new and you've never clicked here before, I hope that you will give me a thumbs up. I hope that you will be in the comments, and I hope that you'll hit that subscribe button and stay with us here. If you are somebody who is the ride or die and you're always here, whether you are Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or you are somebody who is cross-watching, thank you for doing that. And if you're the ride or die that's always here, I appreciate you the most. Thank you so much, Gemini. Gemini, I do believe that you have a bonus read coming this week. You guys are just at it here. Thank you so much for the attention on my videos. I do appreciate you so much. Gemini, let's take a look at it. We're looking at the Psychic Tarot today. We're going to look at the Sign of the Times Oracle. We're going to throw some regular tarot at it, find out what's coming up for you in the week ahead. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Look, this reading is always going to be for the week ahead, whenever you find it, today, tomorrow, next year. It doesn't matter. This doesn't have any times or dates on it, so it's whenever you find it. I trust you will resonate when it finds you. Here we go. Tell me about Gemini, please, in the week ahead. What's coming up for Gemini? All right, so we do have the throat chakra here. So it feels like you are about to speak out on something here. Financial matters, possibly. It says financial and material changes. So I feel like in the week ahead, you need to find your voice. You need to find your voice about finances. Now, I don't know what your situation is, but I feel like it might be a little bit of lack here. We've got a number 5. So it feels like you need to speak up about something here. You need to speak up about what you want to do with your money. Where do you want to invest it? How do you want to grow it? It feels like somebody is maybe dabbling in your finances. It almost feels like you need to put your hand down and say, look, this is mine. This is my decision to make, whether I crash and burn it or it works out well. But I think the throat chakra is telling me that the week ahead is the place where you start to finally speak up and let everybody hear what you've got to say. I want to say that if you are a person who is sort of in the lack of finances, with financial and material changes happening for you here, I feel like something new and exciting, or a new project, or something creative is coming, and it's going to allow you to for your finances to flourish. And it feels like it's something that really makes you happy, or something that is excitable, like it puts the fire in you, I feel. So it's exciting. It's a creative new path. It's something new that you're going to do with your money or your pentacle world stuff, your finances, your material things. There are changes, and I feel that the changes are going to be good, but I also feel like you're coming from a place of lack. I feel like you've been, barely making ends meet, or it's been really tight, and I feel like it's about to get really easy should you decide to speak up. There are going to be some choices that you have to make, though. So choose wisely. Whatever direction you're going to go, you may find someone to help you make those decisions. Love begins. Whatever it is, you're going to love it. Maybe it is love, but choose wisely. It looks like there is, after suffering in silence, or being alone, or feeling like nobody was coming around for you, I feel like love begins, but you need to choose wisely here. Let's get one of these cards, and then we'll get to the tarot here, Gemini. Okay, there we go. Bullseye. We've got the bullseye here, so it feels like you hit the mark, I want to say. You're very focused on your stability. We've got card number 4, right? We've got 40, which breaks down to a 4. We've got stability that's on your mind here. You're very focused on your stability. I feel like your finances take off, or you end up having some sort of a new opportunity that helps your finances take off. We do have a relationship on the bottom of the deck. Take it as it resonates. We did see that you'll have a choice in love. So it could possibly be that's coming here. Let's take a look at some tarot for you. Tell me about Gemini, please. You're about to speak up about something. It could be finances, but let's see what the tarot says. It could be something else as well. Tell me about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini. Gemini, if you are interested in a private read, please look below this video. Click on the link that says more. You will find the link to Wizio there, where my readings begin at $40. There is room over there, my friends. Here we go. Tell me about the throat chakra. What are you about to speak up about, my friend? I do believe it has something to do with your stability. It has to do with speaking up confidently about either your business or something that you've grown all by yourself. It feels like you've done this all by yourself. You've grown your abundance, and somebody might be threatening that, right? In the week ahead, something or someone may be threatening the financial or material gains that you've made. Maybe they're trying to talk you into changing that for some reason. We do have the Ace of Cups. It's the beginning of something brand new. I want to say that whatever you have built here is very close to your heart. We do have this here, right? We have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. It feels like you've got if you've been struggling with money, you're about to speak up, which is on your confidence that, look, I can keep this boat moving by myself. I don't need your help. But it feels like whatever it is that's going on with your finances is really close to your heart, or there's some sort of a new beginning that you're really going to love here that is igniting your passion for something after a long while of being stuck in your head. Like, it's not something that you're doing quickly or, like taking a risk. I don't think you're taking a financial risk. I feel like it's something that you've been caught up in your head about for a while and thinking about obsessively. I need to find a new way to, light my finances on fire. I don't mean burn your money. I mean, I feel like you need to find something that makes you happy. A way to grow your finances, whatever way that means to you, starting a business, investing in the stock market, investing in something else, whatever it is. I feel like you already know how to do it. It feels like it's something that you learned how to do in your childhood. So something that's innate for you, something that was spoken to you or taught to you as a child, and it just seems like something you do that is like breathing nowadays. So for some of you, you could be in this type of business. It doesn't even feel like work because it's sort of ingrained in your DNA. That's what it feels like. It feels like somebody who really loves you, Gemini, taught you how to make money or stand on your own or build a business on your own. We do have the Lovers here. So you have to make a choice to get out of your head, my friend. You have to make a choice to invest in yourself, to do what you love, to get out of your head and take a shot or a little bit of a risk at whatever it is that you want to do that's exciting and creative for you. Tell me more about Gemini, please. For some of you, you might be starting a business. I think that's what the throat chakra and the Nine of Pentacles is here. But it feels like you're going out on your own to do it by yourself. I don't think you are starting anything super huge that needs employees or anything like that. I feel like you are becoming stable in a business that maybe you are a speaker. Like, look, maybe people hire you as a speaker. It feels like here with the throat chakra that either you do make good use of it already in your workplace and somebody wants you to speak out loud for them, but it does feel like this is something that was taught to you as a child by someone here. Oh, we've got a Tower. Very interesting. So there is some sort of an upheaval. There is a change or a shocking moment here that comes into play. And it's a moment that you have to make a decision about what you love. Are you willing to give up what you love in order to move forward here? So it does feel like with the Tower here and the Lovers that this is an upheaval and a change. It's a shocking change. It's almost like you get the chance to move your business or whatever the Nine of Pentacles is to you. You get to move it to the next level. And yeah, it does feel like what you do for work is something that was taught to you as a child. The Six of Cups is telling me that you have history or memories, or maybe someone in your family was an entrepreneur. And maybe up till now you've worked in the 9 to 5 and now you're starting to realize that maybe your parents had it right, that being an entrepreneur is where it's at. But we have the Ace of Cups here. So the financial and material changes that you're going through are going to work out fine with the Ace of Cups here. I want to say that maybe it gets down to a little bit of lack, or maybe it's a mindset that is the lack, but it's going to be okay with the Ace of Cups here. We've got the passion ignited here, and so I feel like you're really taking I feel like this is something you've been thinking about obsessively, but now it's time you got to make a choice. The universe is like, you can't be in this Eight of Swords anymore. You've got to make a choice about what you're doing next. We do have the Five of Wands, and the reason that you have not made your choice or not moved forward or not expanded on your business is because of the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands feels like maybe this industry is saturated, and maybe there's too much competition in order for me to be able to win at anything. But I really feel like it's an internal struggle that you're having here. The Five of Wands for me is an internal struggle, and it can stop you from moving forward. Absolutely. When you have doubt and fear and indecision, I feel like it's something that might be a bit of a, how can I say, this is something that's happening in the Eight of Swords. It's like you always think about everything that could go wrong. But I feel like your focus is all that's going to be needed for whatever is coming up for you here, Gemini. Tell me about the throat chakra, please. The throat chakra and the Nine of Pentacles is a curious energy together. Tell me about the throat chakra. You're speaking up. You might speak for a living. You might be someone who travels around speaking to corporate places, trying to inspire their workers or their corporate, maybe you're trying to help them change their corporate culture, something like that. Tell me about the throat chakra, please. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. On the Nine of Pentacles, the universe says what they say. I said what I said. It's something you're going to have to build by yourself. You don't have any help here, but I feel like you're confident enough to do it on your own, Gemini. We do have the King of Wands here, and it's because of your tenacity, my friend. You could have fire in the chart as well. Maybe Gemini falls in a different place for you. Maybe you come here as an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo sun with Gemini in some other place, moon rising, Venus, Jupiter, but it does feel like you have a lot of tenacity, and that's why you are able to do it alone, because you are the person who can speak up for yourself. You can make decisions and move forward based on this energy here, right? Which is also Aries energy. It's like this is something that you're going to have to step forward and do by yourself, but people might also see you as a fire sign. If they see you as a fire sign, you might have fire in your rising, because that's how people perceive you, right, is through your rising sign. So we do have the Six of Swords, and I feel like there is a bunch of movement here, and I think it's because you've learned to speak up, or you speak for a living, you've decided to start a business, maybe you're going to be a consultant here. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, what you don't see coming, what's being concealed from you, is things are about to get really great, Gemini. I really feel like, dare I say, I feel like you're coming into some money. I feel like you are, whatever it is that you do, and I don't think like a big, I don't think you're going to win the lottery. I don't think a big bag of money is going to be dropped on your head for no reason. I think this is through hard work. I think it's hard work, that you are at the top of your field. You're someone that people respect. They see that you're balanced and solid, that you're very dependable. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like your money is about to take off. I feel like whatever you're doing here, even if you're at the beginning of building this here, that your tenacity is going to help you move forward, because you're the one who knows how to speak up. Look, I always say to whoever who will listen that I feel like Geminis are the freedom fighters. If you look out there right now, you look out in the YouTube world, or you look out in the world in general, you will see that Geminis are the ones who are the freedom fighters right now. Jordan Peterson, Russell Brand, these are all beautiful Gemini minds, and I feel like you are about to join the fight, the freedom fight, and not just freedom. I feel like you're freeing people, like helping free their minds. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Free your mind, don't be so shallow. That's a song. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords here, I feel like what's being concealed from you and what you don't see is that the changes that you're making now, maybe they're a little hard, maybe you're having a hard time speaking up, but whatever changes you're making right now, Gemini, are leading to something huge, something that you love. Financial and material changes are about to hit a really great sweet spot in your life here. Tell me about the Ace of Cups and financial and material changes. We do have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Sun. There it is. You go from this place of juggling back and forth and trying to keep your balance and trying not to pay too much attention to the past, not too much looking too far into the future here. We do have the Two of Pentacles, which tells me you're trying to stay in balance, even though things are very busy and you're doing all of it on your own, everything on your own. We have the Eight of Swords here, which is here as well. It feels like you are going to get pulled out of this Eight of Swords here. It feels like after thinking about it obsessively for a while, probably a week or more, maybe 10 days, it feels like you are going to have some sort of a breakthrough here, my friend. You are in a growth spurt. You are physically, spiritually, your career, your job, everything here, I feel, is the Sun is here to show you how really very good it can be. It does feel like there are these really big material changes, and you go from the Two, I feel, from the Two of Pentacles to the King, because the Sun is out. I feel like the Sun is amplifying this Ace of Cups, and so everything is coming up Gemini. I feel like everything is coming up Gemini. I feel like there are some new exciting opportunities that are coming in the future here if you can just get out of your head and stay out of your head. Tell me about the passion ignited here, please. We do have the Knight of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the King of Cups. So it does feel like for some of this, the exciting new beginning is coming in with romance. So I feel like there is romance. You might be meeting the King of Cups, possibly. Someone who is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. In a general reading, it's all three. This is Scorpionic energy, and it feels like things about to move really quickly forward in terms of not only how your pentacle world is going, but your love life is about to take off as well. You're about to meet someone who really excites you. And I think they excite you because they are kind of psychic. They're somebody who is very how can I say, they emote a lot. Somebody who I feel like this person, although they don't like to show their feelings on the surface, that they emote a lot. So they could be somebody who is maybe a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, but they also have some sort of fire in the rising, right? They're very emoting. So I feel like the lovers could be a couple things. It could be that things are changing, a shocking change coming in, but I feel like because the Wheel of Fortune is here, it's all coming at you now all at once, Gemini. You're going to have to make a lot of changes in your life because I feel like there is some sort of deep soul connection coming in here. And I didn't think it was love. I thought it was all about business. But look, as we get down to the nitty gritty here, we've got the Tower and the Lovers. And that only says one thing to me. It's like you get face to face with somebody here and you realize that they are your person. Tell me about this. We do have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Four of Cups. Look, it does feel like someone you already know. You're getting all of this attention, right? You're getting all of this attention. You might be a speaker. You might be a public figure. It feels like you're getting all of this attention. It would be very easy for someone who used to know you to find you in a place where you're speaking aloud, right? Where you're on your soapbox here speaking aloud. We do have the Ten of Cups. This person might be someone that you felt very happy with at one point in your life. It doesn't have to be a person from the past, but I do believe it's an immediate recognition of the Ten of Cups. It's like this person comes in, loving and kind and deep and very psychic, and they have fire in the chart somewhere, and it's making you excited about romance again. That's what it feels like. A realization that the Ten of Cups could be possible, even though it feels like you've had some sort of an ending here where somebody maybe tried to get away with it, tried to stick the last knife in your back, a terrible ending where it feels like you fell into the Four of Cups. Now, for others of you, the Four of Cups to me is somebody who's walking in the door with the Ace of Cups after you ignored them for a while. It feels like maybe could be somebody who already offered you a cup way back there and you didn't take it. But now when they arrive, this Tower being here with the Lovers tells me that you have a realization that you're staring your Ten of Cups in the face. It feels like you might have had an ending with somebody. And I don't know why the ending was. We won't go into that today. But if it is something that ended here, for some of you, it could be someone that's coming back here, someone that you fell into silence with. The Ten of Swords is painful, right? It's a painful ending. I was betrayed. It really hurt. But listen, it's also a release. When you finally come to the Ten of Swords, now you can heal. I feel like you released yourself from the Ten of Swords, and something came to an end here, which I believe is about to begin, because the Ace of Cups is in the hand of the person who is coming in the door. I feel like you might have ignored them before, Gemini. Or maybe you ignored the opportunity. Maybe you didn't ignore them, but you ignored the opportunity. I feel like this person who's coming in here in the Four of Cups is the one who has grown to be the king. Feminine or masculine, please don't get hung up on whatever you see in the faces here, women or men, because I'm not reading body parts, right? I'm reading energies. We do have the bullseye. What is your focus here? What is your actual focus? Because I feel like your work is a focus, and I feel like you're about to be pulled off track with somebody here who is going to pull your focus away. You're focusing on this opportunity that you didn't know was coming, and now you're wondering, do I want a new beginning? Do I want a new start? Should I make this big decision? So I feel like this judgment is pointing towards this here, and it feels like this here is about a bunch of emotional stuff that's coming up. It feels like maybe your focus shifts just a little bit, and the bullseye is here. There's the Emperor. Look, I'm just saying, it's up to you. You're the one who is taking the chance. You're the one who I feel won't even take a chance. I feel like you're the person who knows that the situation must be stable. It must be sturdy. I'm going to look at it, go over the details, and I'm going to make my decision. Now, this person may be someone who gets a lot of attention from other people, but I don't think you're about it. I feel like you are not about making really quick decisions. I think the Emperor wouldn't do that. There's too much for the Emperor to risk, because the Emperor is carrying kingdoms, right? Carrying a lot of things, whether that's the mortgage and the house and the business, and you are the Emperor. And I feel like that that there is a decision coming up that you're going to have to make, because I feel like your focus is being pulled away here to something that is maybe romantic, being pulled away from work for a bit. Tell me why the Tower is here, please. The Tower is here because of the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So yeah, it does feel like that maybe this person is somebody that you already know, but I feel like the shock is that they're back to talk to you. Maybe they left you. Maybe they left you in the dust. Maybe you left them in the dust. I don't know how it's going. Tell me in the comments, but it does feel like something here is about to expand, and I think it's conversation. We're about to go on some sort of an adventure. Somebody is standing up and being counted. It might be you, the one who has the voice now. And then we have the Eight of Cups, and you're still in this energy of, I may not. I may say what I need to say and walk away. For some of you, you will. You'll just say what you need to say and you walk away if this is somebody you already know and you've had this go around with already. But for others of you, I feel like this Judgment card with the Moon is telling me that you don't see an opportunity in love is traveling toward you. You're going to have to make the decision as the Emperor. The Emperor always is the one that steps forward. I feel like this person has changed or grown. I feel like they've grown from a knight to a king, and it's been very quick. Like the transformation for them has been very quick. All right. We've got justice here. You are about to get some karmic justice, and you're making the decision. You don't got to take it. I'm not saying that you do. I'm saying that you have a big decision to make here, and you need to speak up or walk away. Maybe you'll do both. For some of you, you'll go on the adventure because of this Tower, and for others of you, you will speak up and then you will walk away. You'll cut this person out and you'll go. Take it as it resonates. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you, but I'll be back always. Gemini, I will be back definitely for a bonus read for you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.